are intros so weird? My name is Wale. I'm also known as the Hot Girl Books on Instagram and TikTok, and now I'm here on booktube, and I thought that I would introduce myself by doing the booktube tag. So yeah, why booktube? So I've been on bookstagram for a few years now. I had one account that I started in 2020, and then I got locked out of that, and if you ever had that happen to you, then you know that Instagram is so unhelpful when it comes to things like that, and I had to start over, and that was almost 2 years ago, and I'm really glad that I did, because I've been able to build such a big community online on Instagram and just recently on TikTok. So in an effort to continue to build community, I wanted to join booktube, so that's why I'm here. Also, I think it's been hard to truly review books in the very small spaces that we get on Instagram, so to be able to have a space where I can truly be limitless in how I review and talk about books was also super intriguing. So I'm really glad to be here. Since I've been like a silent viewer and watcher on YouTube, I'm really excited to continue again to review books here, but to also share a little bit more. I think if you are someone that posts online, you know that once you've decided what you want to post about, it's really hard to branch out and start to post other things. And I've definitely found some difficulties doing that. So I'm really hoping by starting over here on booktube that I'll be able to expand my interest in what I post. So outside of books, I'm a huge nail girl. I am. I'm always talking about my nails. They're like a big part of my identity in general, so I want to share more about that. I'm also a huge, maybe too huge fan of Lego. So I do make a lot of Lego sets, and my method of doing that sometimes is like I'll put my headphones in and then I'll be listening to an audiobook while building, and it's such a relaxing and fun experience. Another thing that I want to show is just like books that I receive, books that I buy, visiting different bookstores in different cities and states. And yeah, I'm just excited to kind of like have a fresh slate and allow myself the creativity in this space to keep expanding. So based off of some videos that I've seen, another question that people often answer in these videos is, why do you love reading? So for reference, I am an only child. I grew up an only child. If you're an only child, then you know that your imaginative world is like so sacred. Like you just kind of have to have one because you don't really have siblings. So who are you going to talk to? Books have given me the opportunity to continue to expand my imaginative world, and even in adulthood, it's helped me in my profession. So I'm a mental health profession, and in reading fiction and nonfiction books, it's helped me to broaden my worldview and also create more empathy for the different types of people that I experience or meet in the world. And yeah, books are just, I don't know, they're such a big part of my life, regardless of anything that I've been through in life, whether it's sadness or periods of transition or just like tough life stuff, I can always rely on books. And that might sound dramatic, but if I look at the trajectory of my life up until this point, books have always played a major role. And I love books and I love reading. So the genres that I typically enjoy reading, I want to preface this by saying I am a mood reader. I know. I'm someone that's always reading 3 to 5 books at once, and it really just depends on how I'm feeling, not even by the day, by the hour sometimes. But the books and the genres that I generally reach for are romance. I'm a huge romance reader. I love literary fiction, women's fiction, whatever that means, contemporary fiction, LGBT, young adult. I love speculative fiction. I like sci-fi/fantasy sometimes. It really has to like draw me in, but it's not like a genre I reach for often. And when it comes to nonfiction, I prioritize a lot of memoirs. I love reading memoirs. I think that goes into the whole empathy expanding thing that I was talking about earlier. And as someone that works in mental health, I love learning about people and their life stories. So it should come to no one as a surprise that I love memoirs. Some of my favorite authors and autobi authors include Kennedy Ryan, Tia Williams, Akwaeke Emezi, Abidare, Renee Watson, Jacqueline Woodson, Jessie Q. Sutanto, and those are just some few that come to mind. There's so many, but those are just like the ones that are on the top of my head. But those authors can write anything and I'm gonna buy the books. I'm just gonna buy it. No questions asked. I'm not gonna read the description. I'm there. Another question is, where do you read? I typically read on this couch. You'll probably see me on this couch often with this background, but sometimes like with the mood reader situation, it's very difficult to read at home. So you'll always catch me at a coffee shop reading, or even I read at baseball games if I go, or sports games in general, because, you know, it's kind of boring sometimes. Don't judge me. Where else do I like to read? Oh, I love reading on planes. Any form of transportation, actually. If I'm not driving, I'm probably reading. If I get to get the opportunity to be on a train, I'm packing a book. On a plane, if there's Wi-Fi or not, I'm still reading. Like, those are my favorite places to truly get big chunks of reading time out of my way, because when I'm in the plane, I'm like, I don't want to be connected to the internet. So I'll bring out a big chunky book and then read as much as I can. So another thing is that question that I've seen people answer is like, what does their book collection look like? I'm going to just share a broad overview of my book collection, and then I'll do a more detailed video later. But on top of that, I also would love to show my Lego collection. And yeah, let's do it. So this is one section of my shelves, and that is the beautiful Nairobi. She's named after the character in Money Heist. This is what she does. She sleeps, she stretches, she sleeps. But yeah, behind her is a part of my book collection. Then we pan over here, some more of my collection on the floating shelves there. These are books I haven't read yet, and we keep going over here, some more books here, and then the other half of my, I guess, collection is here. There are books everywhere. I've always had a dream of being surrounded by books, and I'm living it now, and I love it. But while we're here, I think I'm going to show you my Lego collection as well too. To preface this again, I've been doing this over the past 2 years. Please don't judge the amount, but I've had so much fun building them. So yeah, let's get into it. So let's start at the top. That is my, what are those called again? Best Bus. Yes, it's the Best Bus set that I did. This truck is actually the first set I ever completed. She's the one that started it all. And here is the Peacock. Then right next to that is the Little Mermaid set. And this set was so unnecessarily hard. Hated it. She's cute, and that's about it. Under that is my Animal Crossing set. I am someone that also plays video games, and just like everyone else during the start of the pandemic, I too played Animal Crossing, so I had to get the crossover set. Then we move over here. This is the Wild Safari set. This one was fun. The giraffe is so cute. Then down here, this was like the first home set I did. This is I think just the city block set. Very fun to build. Took me a really long time to do actually. And then under that is the Chinese New Year set. This one was also so fun. It has so many little Lego minifigures. It's so cute. Let me zoom in a little bit actually. Look at that. Precious. Moving on to, this is the Boutique Hotel set. Had a blast building this one. Very difficult, but fun. And then we go over here. This is the Hocus Pocus set. Another one that was super, super, super fun. Let me show you the characters because they're fun too. Look at that. How fun, right? Very spooky season. But yeah, that's the Hocus Pocus set. Then we move over here. This is the Lego Jazz Club. Also took me a very long time to build, but look at it. It's so beautiful. I've got Evie up there. Then on top of that is the Adidas Superstar sneaker set. We have the flower bouquet, the Harley, is it a Harley Davidson? Not sure, but the guitar set. And then the rollerblade. Then up here we have my two favorite sets together. It's the A-Line Treehouse, and then the A-Line House, sorry, and then the Treehouse, which I fought someone for at the Lego convention here in Houston. Best fight ever. It's such a beautiful set, and it took me ages to build, but I put them together because, camp. Then we have the Bamboo Forest set. This one was also super fun to build. Loved it. And lastly, we have the Lego Bouquet set. This one is it's my favorite. I put it on my desk and it just makes me smile every time I look at it. It was kind of hard to build, but it's just so beautiful, who cares? But yeah, that's it for my first video, I guess. I'm really excited to be here. If we share any similar interests, or if you have any video ideas, I would love, love, love to talk to you guys and continue or start to build community here as well too. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one.